So in the last episode, we were kind of cruising in the league. Everything on the pitch was fantastic. However, not debts, but we're basically in the red, and we were going in the red pretty quickly down to our uptaking sort of like stadium costs. Remember, we're playing over £3 million a year when we're semi-professional. It's difficult to manage. However, this screen here is going to be our saviour. As you could see, all of these deals, potentially there's a couple that probably won't happen, but some have already happened. So Nottingham Forest have given us 850k because Hwang Yu-jo has played 20 league games. And at that point was a massive saviour because we went from being about 300 grand in debt to back into the green. Strasbourg then gave us 425 grand. Diani Bakwa had played 20 league games. We managed to sell Nathan Bizet. Backup striker was one of our contracted players. I didn't transfer list him or anything. He wanted to go, which made it really easy. So, we signed him on a free and we've got 110, potentially, yeah, we're maybe looking at about 120 grand altogether. And then this guy wasn't on our clauses, but we still got 96 grand. Bupa Denze has gone from somewhere Al Twanoon to... Oh no, it's gone from Cincinnati to Altanoon, and we've got 100 grand for that. Which leaves us with these sell-on clause. Now, the only one potentially going out is this one, but I'm not actually sure we will have to pay that because he's no longer at the club. So if he's no longer at the club, surely we don't have to pay that. He must have signed in the last season in terms of 23-24 in terms of the FM cycle. And obviously now, end of the season, he's been released. So I don't think we'll have to cover that. Everything else, there's those 3 clauses for Nathan Bizet, which are all low. Yassin Yad Adli is the one that I'm looking at the most. We've got a 10% sell-on clause. I'm a little bit worried of how much he's going to actually be worth. I would actually love to bring him back to the club. He's only got a year and a half left on his deal. He's unhappy. He's not registered. I'm thinking that we may cash out in that in the summer at 542. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What would that be? That would be nearly 5.5 mil. I'm not quite sure he goes for much more than that with a year left on his deal, does he? Sekou Mara is another one. He's absolutely fantastic in terms of his value, but he's only played 1 league game for Southampton. Plenty of time left on his deal, but if he gets sold on, we won't get that release clause. So I'm thinking I'm going to cash in on that as well because we're currently about 331. So we're just not even 100 grand short. So I think that's probably worth selling. Alexandra Mendy, we've got 15% of his one. I'll have to do the balance on that. I think that's probably worth selling as well. To be fair, he's having a pretty good season, but once again, just over a year left on his deal. It'd be nice maybe to sell that one. And then we also get, from Junior Mwanga, we get another 425,000 when he makes 1 more league appearance. How many has he made so far? He's made 18. He's just injured. He's coming back in. Hopefully we'll get that in as well. So there's valuable bits of money. This one's the big one. Samuel Kalu. He's torn his hamstring. He's played 6 in the league so far. He's not played much. Contract out at the end of the season. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a penny for that. Now, league-wise, as you could see, we've finally hit... There's 2 reds in there. One was a cup shambles. Team that were in another division, same level, but one of the other divisions. Perry Sagna got sent off, and after that, it went all downhill. And then we've just lost our first league game. As you can see, Lils Mousset is our only signing so far in the window. Former Sheffield United, paid a little bit of money, Bournemouth from Sheffield United, so I thought that was a nice little pickup. He's on a non-contract until the end of the season. £975 appearance fee, just to give us a little bit of backup because obviously we've lost Bouzet. However, as you can see from our squad, we're looking a little bit light, and I'm trying to just work our way through until the end of the season. We may potentially lose another defender in there, in Selem Benjemba, who's on contract. He's potentially go, well, he will probably go. So that leaves us a little bit light. We got 19 in the squad, with also Enzo Zidane unhappy about game time. It does get him off the books as well, and we're going to get about 120 grand in for him. Our transfer budget's been given a nice bit of money, but I don't really want to spend that. I'd rather that just kind of sit in the account. That's what I would like. Sit in the account. In the league, though, boys, we're absolutely fine. We're 13 points clear with 9 games to go. 2 games today, Bergerac Period and Jura Sud Foot. So, 5th and 3rd. Let's hope the wheels don't start falling off. The board are now blocking. See, this is annoying, right? I did this, 110. Board blocked it, said they wanted 125. I've offered him out again for 125, and now the board have blocked it. Absolute, come on. Don't be idiots. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. We're going to really struggle to sell him. So as you can see, we're a little bit light on the bench. We've literally just got one player out of the first team squad, but we've still got them non-contracts. I was also hoping the youth players would come in, but I think the season's going to be already over. You know, if we can get through, I may just get some non-contracts just to see us through till the end of the season. Maybe a couple of midfielders, really low sort of like non-contracts, and then if they do play, that we're just paying for their appearance fee, and then we can release them at the end of the season. Right. Let's give them a performance today, boys, please. Right, Moustache, Aziz, Viti, into Aziz. Oh, we've got a deflection. Was that Ruben Castro? No, it was an own goal. Ruben Castro was there, sticking out the toe. Minute and a half into the game. We're 1-0 up. Good play from Aziz. He's definitely going to be one of these players that we can have up until we get into the top tier, I would have thought. 10 assists for the season. I imagine that counts another assist for him. Ruben Castro trying to claim it. Ruben Castro, by the way, who's on 25 goals for the season in 23 games. So as you can see, we're not dominating games as much. I think we might go next season, we will probably change it. We might even look at changing one of the central midfielders. I'm fancying getting rid of that box-to-box threat and going with more of a playmaker, maybe an AP or maybe a DLP, a roaming playmaker even. I'm keen on keeping that anchor, but just having someone who's maybe just going to help us in possession a little bit. Keep the central midfielder on attack because I absolutely love that role. Big, aggressive, sort of like number 8. Alan, who's come back into the team recently, done actually really well. That's a lovely pass. 2 lovely passes we should have scored. So yeah, maybe a DLP, an AP, maybe we want to be adventurous, so maybe just an AP on support. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What works best? I'm happy with that anchor as the middle. We'll always have that anchor. We've got the central midfielder on attack as Alan hits it over. And then that other role, yeah, maybe just an AP or a DLP. What works better for you? What do you like to use as that creative role in the middle of the midfield? Let me know. Acedo, lovely little pass with his back. Right, Neguete. We've lost it. We're going to get it back. We will. Bordeaux, Acevedo, Viti, Yatabe, Neguete. I do also expect, as I said in the last video, I do expect us to go 2-0 up. Neguete, he's 14th of the season, but I do also expect us to go professional next season because it's only a matter of time now until we get promoted. Lovely pass in from Yatabe. He's going to be good. I am actually, you know, one of the reasons why I'm enjoying this save, boys, because I've put no stipulations in. Now, the main FM save is going to be not hugely stipulation, but there's a whole story that we like to create for a video, for a main series. This one, if I want to sign a 37-year-old, I'll sign a 37-year-old. And it's going to mean a lot of wheeling and dealing, but I like the idea of having these forgotten old souls, kind of getting them back together for one last sort of go at football, and they're going to get Bordeaux back into Liga. And at the moment, they are performing particularly well. This dude I absolutely love. 6'3", 35. He's going to be 36 soon. But he's got another year left. And he's got another year left. Yeah, he's got another year left with us. And then we can hopefully... I don't know what actually happens with contracts as well. When they go from semi-pro to pro, do I have to offer them the deals? Or does FM just automatically do it for you? Right, Alan with a corner. Cleared. Neguete. Castro's there. He's finished it. He loves just pulling out of the box because he's only 5'7". For our corners, we haven't actually got him starting in the box. Where is he? He's there, just drifting. He's so good at finding areas. Look, anticipation. He knows where it's going to go. Look at that. Look at that. Right, Helton. We're obviously going to need a little bit I think defence is going to be the main thing. 2 centre-halves. Helton will probably stay. Bruno may stay as a backup, but then I do think we need to go out and get 2 brand new centre-halves and potentially ones that are probably a little bit quicker. We've got away with having slower defenders this year. I think Helton's pace is actually all right. Bruno's is not, and they're both sort of like 36 anyway, so you imagine we'll see even more down arrows in terms of their attributes in physicals and stuff. Right. Can we keep a clean sheet, boys? That would be lovely. We're not. Spoke too soon. As per usual, 3-1, the back in it with a glimmer of... We're just so clinical at the moment. I don't think we're actually playing that well, but we're just clinical. It would actually be a good time to do a bit of a tactical change while we're absolutely coasting towards the league. Worried that Castro's going to get a bad injury and then retire, because that's what sometimes happens. They get a bad injury and they just say, right, I'm retiring. Right, 85. It's been a quiet second half, which is good. I don't mind this. We don't want it to go 3-2, though, with 7 minutes remaining. It's a great block. Alan's got it. Are we breaking? Right, Mousse, no. Can we see it out? See, they've had a lot. Pretty even, guys. One of the better teams in the division, though, so they are 6th. We're away from home. We're not absolutely on it. And we've managed to get a valuable 3 points. Right. What I am actually going to do is go into the transfer market. We're going to go into the transfer market. We're going to try and find an AP on support. I don't want Zidane in there. We've secured a playoff place. Absolutely wonderful. I won't be surprised if someone comes in for Neguete. Look at the value on that. Morten Gamps Pedersen, he is 43. There's not a lot out there at the moment. Also, we've got no scouting as well, which is a little bit of a disaster. Can we change that? Oh, yeah, we can. I do want to make sure that we have a really good scouting budget for next season. Like even that for the season, 240 grand. I think we can carry that. And then that just gives us, look, so many other options when it opens up our scouting. Like, I love Jendo Fuchs. Some of you might remember him a bit. Was he a bit of an FM legend at some point? I think he was, because he could play in a whole host of different positions. Does he want to sign? Because he'll be good going forward. 1-6. Can we get it down? Oh, okay. Okay. We might struggle here, lads. I just feel like he would be good for next season. 25 grand? That's a lot we're giving you there, bud. He's not interested. Piss off. Andre Gomez. Valerie Ver. Andre Gomez is a baller, right? Does he want to play part-time? Star player. This is not promising. Ooh. Go on. If I give you 20, that's all I can give you. He's accepted. Right. Let's just rein it in a little bit here. I've just gone a bit crazy there. Dennis Pratt, Stuart Armstrong, central midfielder on attack. He would be wonderful. Does he want to play part-time? I imagine not. Oh, he would probably be better than... Yes. He would probably be better than Gomez, right? Maybe not the playmaker role, but I like the idea. 14 vision, 14 passing. Ooh. He's turning 33. Yeah, he's a better all-rounder, which is fine, because I think he can do maybe central midfield and attack for us. So let's cancel the Gomez deal. Good thing as well, because of these other clubs making permanent deals, like Salim Benjamin is going to Andorra, but it does mean that we have him until at least the end of the season, which is good. I'm also keeping my eye on Yaya Sanogo, who is the ex-Arsenal forgotten wonder kid. Might be a little bit of a backup for us next season. Yes, Stewie Armstrong in. Right. Aziz can also do that role as well. I don't know if this is going to be a little bit of overkill, boys, with having the AP in there. Yatar Bahre's had a good season, but we need to think ahead because he is going to be 36. He can do all sorts of roles, look, next for us. He can play right back for us next year. Can do the ball winner, can do the anchor. Yeah, he can do the anchor next year because I don't think we're going to have... I'd love to have Zheng Ji with us another year. I might even, if we're all right for money, I might even sign him to a permanent deal. Handy as well because Yatabare is suspended, so it does mean that we can put Armstrong straight in. Right, Moustache, been one of our better players this year. I think he's literally played every game as well. Aziz, Alan, that's not a pen. Moustache is going to pick it up. Finds Aziz again. Alan, Castro, that might have been a pen, not given. Are they going to break on us here? Looks like they are. I thought we were in there for a second. Mohamed. Not even going to pronounce that one. Out to Latron on this left-hand side. Big cross. Moustache is there. Brilliant header. Alan's got it. We're breaking. Got two in the middle. He's found Vitti. He's found Armstrong. He's found Aziz, who finds the back of the net. It's offside. That's a shame, because that was wonderful. Ruben Castro thought he was going to hit it. Neguete does. You do not give Neguete that much time on the edge of the box. Sorry, I'm laughing at his celebration with the knee slide. I thought Ruben was going to hit this. Lovely little, look at that. If I was on the receiving end of that, I would be absolutely fuming. But when it goes your way, you think you're a tactical genius. I've not set pieces, by the way. Well done, whoever my set piece coach is. So out of possession, sorry, by the looks of it as well, in possession, we're pretty much looking like in a really aggressive 4-1-4-1. With the anchor just sitting here, and then the 2-8 getting really advanced either side of Ruben Castro, which is good, because even though he can do things like that, that's all he can do. So you need a little bit of support in and around a poacher. If we look, heat map, look at that. Obviously, the advanced one being a little bit... I don't want to go DLP. I like the idea of that, and Vitti just being the single pivot as an anchor, and the AP not getting too high, but finding more advanced areas than what we would in the DLP. Just making sure our anchor can pass a little bit. I think that's key. Right, Ruben Castro's not going to win that. There is Viti, the anchor. Bouncing about a bit. Moustache steps in. Aziz, Castro, 3-0. He's 28th of the season. This team are third, by the way. We are closing in. I need to get a Bordeaux shirt. I need to start looking. Aziz, Castro, touch, hit. What I tell my little lad to do all the time. Get that first touch out your feet and then rattle it into the corner. Right, Acevedo. Having a nice little run in the team. I've given him, because he's a little bit younger, Castro's got his hat-trick. Get in. Because Acevedo is on a 2-year deal, Sagnier's old as well. I'm feeling like Sagnier might need to be replaced because he's going to be 35, and Acevedo's still going to be a backup next year. So I thought, look, let's get Acevedo happy, and then we go out and get a first choice right back again next season. That's a wonderful finish by Castro. 4-0, hat-trick. We're looking good. I can't really give Stuart Armstrong what I'll have to do in pre-season. What I do like to do, if you are making a tactical tweak, like we're only on key highlights at the moment, but what I like to do is go into even extended, comprehensive, and then just watch a lot of the pre-season games. That's what I tend to do. Obviously, pre-season this year was rushed. For this summer, we can really work on. Obviously, no international tournaments will affect us. There's none anyway. Oh, there will be. The Euros in the game, but that won't affect us. So we can have a really early pre-season, potentially, play loads of games, try and get transfers in early, and then just see how that AP role is performing. Play maybe a lot of teams in our division as well for the season, and that'll give us a good indication of how good we are going to be. Can we keep a clean sheet? Probably not. No, we can't. We do need to strengthen goalkeeper as well. I don't know what Kameni's planning on doing in the summer. His contract's out. He may decide enough's enough. I don't think he's at fault for that. Neguete probably is, because that's the left back there, I think. No, left wing back, so really could have helped out. Got his hands up. Do your work, Neguete. And cross. Acevedo. Viti. Aziz. Moustache. Love it. Alan. Cross. Penalty. It's a penalty. Castro. He's on for his fourth. He normally goes to the keeper's right. Where's he going to go this time? Same spot, but absolutely buried into the top corner. He has hit 30 goals for the season. Surely, with around, 8 games to go, you'd hope that he could even maybe potentially get to 40. He stayed, touch wood, he stayed pretty fit as well throughout the season. I'm not even sure if he's missed a game. We've absolutely battered them, by the way. Nothing amazing from Armstrong, but he is good at covering in a couple of the positions, look. He can do anything in that role, so he'll be fine for us next season. We have to praise him, don't we? I'm putting my arm around him as well. You led the line beautifully. Love that. Absolutely love that. Right, so he's played 23 league games, and we've played 23 league games. He's stayed fit for every single game this season. And we are very close to the championship. We are, 16 points clear with a possible only of, 21? 7 games left, 21 to play. All right, guys, so next episode, we'll come back right at the end of the season. We'll go through the squad, who's staying, who's going, what we need to do, how much money we've got, have we got professional status? All that will be in, Sunday's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video. Hope you're enjoying the Let's Play. Obviously, don't expect much with the views, but I'm really enjoying getting back into the game and setting me up nicely for what's hopefully going to be a very, very special FM25 save. All right, thanks, guys. Take care. See you later.